In the roundup, Daniel Ricciardo says he needs to see Red Bull is in a position to compete for the championship in 2019 if he is to remain at the team. Your daily digest of F1 news, views, features and more from hundreds of sites across the web. Ricciardo issues Red Bull ultimatum. News Australia: if we don't get the world title next year, then there needs to be signs that we can definitely fight for it in 19. Formula One completes tour of duty in Malaysia. Malay Mail Online: it needs to be packaged with more than just 22 cars in one race. It needs to be with F2 and F3, where our own drivers can participate. Bottas now focused on beating Vettel to runner-up motorsport for the team. It is important to win the Drivers' Championship. I will just focus on trying to get Sebastian, and I am sure the team is behind me as well. I am not thinking too much about the gap to Lewis. Williams' 2018 shortlist down to 3 drivers. Autosport, but it is now focusing on Kubica, current driver Massa and reserve Rista. McLaren's F1 engine switch gives power to teams believe they can revive fortunes. The GUARDIAN F1 needs a strong McLaren, at the heart of which is Alonso, who will visit the factory this week, where it is expected he will finalize a new deal with the team. Bottas' vision suffered after drinks bottle failure. F1 Valtteri Bottas has revealed that his eyesight began to suffer in the closing stages of Sunday's Singapore Grand Prix as a result of dehydration. To keep roaring for Spore, F1 needs to raise its game today. Only know that Malaysia's Sepang circuit is no longer continuing with their F1. We will be the only F1 race in the region, and will have even better turnouts. Jello ready for big push with sights set on 2019 F1 seat crash. It's going to be a big push, and hopefully we can still continue the program with testing with Toro Rosso next year, and see what 2019 brings. Lot of Vettel gave away valuable points in Singapore's accident was triggered by Sebastian's movement to the left. Of course you can call this a racing incident, but in this case it was Sebastian's fault. Alain's record-breaking year. McLaren: the design philosophy for the MP43 was exactly the same as for the MP44. We'll make it as compact as we can, as low as we can, try to optimize everything as best as we can, starting in August. Got a tip for linked to feature in the next F1 Fanatic Roundup? Send it in here. Was Alonso right about Palmer's joke penalty on this day in F1? On this day in 1972, Jackie Stewart won the Canadian Grand Prix for Tyrrell at Mosport.